Can I congratulate the organisers on a great job? It seems to be a very well managed forum, and the fact that you're all here suggests that they've got their programme right. I was speaking at one of these things a couple of years ago, and the presentation was going very well, so I thought, when a gentleman from around here got up, walked across the front and out the back. As he left the room, he said to the organiser, "I'm going for a haircut." And the organiser said, "So why didn't you get a haircut before you came in?" And he said, "I didn't need one then." Now that's not going to happen this morning because this very tall man is going to tell me when to stop talking, but hopefully we'll get through everything. The topic I've been given this morning is getting more value from sponsorship, and I believe there's not a more important topic for us to discuss at this particular time. The idea came from a discussion a year or so back with one of the organisers here today, who commented that selling sponsorship in Poland is a tough proposition because there are so many other places for sponsors to advertise cheaply. At the time, I sympathised with him and made all the right noises, but the conversation stayed with me, and I'm increasingly convinced that we need to challenge the assumptions that underlie it. First of all, who am I to talk? I'm Publishing Director of SportBusiness. We're a diversified media group. One of our flagship products is this magazine. Hopefully, I haven't actually seen them here, but hopefully there should be a copy for everyone who wants one. Otherwise, come and let me know and I'll make sure you get one. This list is mainly for me, reminds me what we do, because I'm prone to forget all the things. But hopefully you'll have a chance to look on our website and see the kind of things that we do. I'd particularly highlight the last one on this list, which is Campus Learning. It's a new product we've got, particularly to help people learn about sponsorship, and that's something I'll happily talk to anybody about. So we're here to talk about delivering sponsorship value. We all know, and I'm sure we believe, that sponsorship can connect brands with all the passion of sport. But how often does it actually happen? If you're here from a brand, are you sure that the money that you invest really connects with the audiences? Do you get full value from your sponsorship? And if you're on the sell side of the table, equally, do you get the full value that the connection that sponsorship brings in rights fees? We've got a challenge, and that challenge is to build the value proposition for sport. Sponsorship inevitably competes for budget with other elements of the marketing mix. Anybody think it's going to get easier to sell sponsorship in the year ahead? That either means that you haven't understood the question, or that pretty much nobody feels it's going to get easier. Times are pretty tough, aren't they? I don't know what it's like in Poland. Apparently the Polish economy is booming compared to London. London people are pretty somber and serious at the moment. But I don't think we make life easy for ourselves by some of the assumptions that we accept. Do we accept unflattering comparisons? Media equivalent values. This is the value that we would have to pay to get the same kind of advertising coverage somewhere else. And often when we're selling sponsorship, that value is discounted because, of course, sponsorship doesn't carry the messaging that an advert on TV can carry. But if we go down that route, we're at risk of seriously undervaluing sponsorship. Sponsorship delivers so much more than that. It communicates with people deep in their emotions and justifies value. So we may accept unflattering comparisons, or potentially we accept outmoded thinking. Who here still believes sponsorship is just an exercise in branding? If it were, a lot of the deals that have been done over the past few years would have no justification for them. They would have no hard logic behind them. And I don't think, whatever we might think, I don't think that marketing directors at some of our leading companies are quite that silly. So we have to create an environment which delivers value. And by doing that, we justify the deals, we justify more deals, we justify bigger deals, and I believe they can be justified. And at the same time, we widen the pool of potential sponsors. So it's a process of education. We need to be clear and we need to be confident what sports marketing deliver. And we need to provide the evidence to support the brands in their decisions to help them gain the same degree of confidence.